Today's video is going to be a battle of the foundations. We're testing the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better. And the Covergirl Olay Simply Ageless. So I'm going to apply IT Cosmetics on my right side and the Covergirl on the left. I also have primers to go with both. I have the IT Primer, oil-free makeup gripping base, and then the Covergirl Simply Ageless Primer. So I'll be doing that. And then I wanted to kind of be a wear test, so I am going to put makeup on over it as well, just to see how the foundations perform with regular makeup. Let's see, as far as setting powder, I have the Bye Bye Pores translucent powder. It says poreless finish airbrush powder, so I might just go ahead and put that all over. The other things I'll be using are the IT Cosmetics concealer and the Covergirl True Blend. So we're gonna put it on, wear it for a few hours, check in, keep wearing it, and just see how it goes. I'm gonna be using these Luxie Buffer Foundation brushes. I have 2 of them, so we can have an even playing field for application. I got these for $5 each on sale, the Luxie Pro Set. Aren't these beautiful? And then I also got this little case. I don't know if you can see, it says Luxie with a bunch of other brushes. I just thought they were so nice, so I just had to share that too. Not that that has anything to do with the foundation, but if you love makeup, you probably love brushes too. Anyways, so yeah, we're just gonna get into it and see how it goes. So as far as the primers, the IT was a more clear, it's very lightweight, more gel consistency. And then the Covergirl was a white, more lotiony consistency. It feels like the IT side kind of dries down a little more, whereas this side feels a little more hydrated. So I'll go ahead and give it a minute or so before I apply the foundations. Okay, so just to give you a little reference about my skin, I have stretched pores from acne from when I was younger. I'm 40 years old. I would say my skin is combination. It can get dry, but it also gets oily. just on initial first impressions, I don't know if you can tell any subtle differences. Obviously the colors are a little bit different. The It Cosmetics side is a little bit darker than the CoverGirl side. The CoverGirl seems like it was more skin-like than the It Cosmetics when it went on. I was surprised by that because the one thing everyone talks about with It Cosmetics is how skin-like it is. And I'm not saying it's not skin-like, but the CoverGirl was even more skin-like going on. Let me see if I can go into some more natural light. I know this is a weird angle. Oh my gosh, the things I'm doing for science and research, right? I'm literally inside the curtain in my window. It's a dreary day today, so it's not the best sunlight, but I think you can still kind of see. This is what I'm looking like. I'm sorry for not looking at you because I'm looking at the viewfinder to see if you're even seeing anything worth seeing. And my son is playing with the curtain down below. But you can kind of get an idea of what the foundations are looking like. Here's the CoverGirl side, and here is the It Cosmetics side. So on my aging textured skin, I would say they're both looking about the same. Of course, when you have such large pores as mine, I feel like getting close is just not gonna look great no matter what. But I'll also take some pictures and put the rest of my makeup on to see if that makes any difference. And then also concealer. Okay, now let's go in with this side. So the It was thicker, creamier, whereas the CoverGirl is thinner, more liquidy. Still seems to be providing good coverage, but it's more sheer for sure. Normally I don't put concealer on my lids, but for today I will go ahead and do that. You made it. You made it. Okay, you made it. Papa, wait. So it seems like the It, and I don't know if it's because I put too much, but it seems like this one just keeps going into my fine lines a little bit, whereas the CoverGirl is not. I don't know if you are going to be able to see that. It's just slightly. I'm going to set both sides with the It poreless powder. Let's see. Let me see, baby. Of course, my little friend stole my mirror. So Oh, don't take it apart. 2-year-olds for you. Normally I would put concealer like up here and everything, but since I have 2 different foundations on, I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. I am gonna try to set both of the foundations with this translucent poreless powder, just because, oof, like I said, I normally would set my foundation. You know, so far, just first impressions, just from like application and just first impressions from putting it on, Covergirl is winning, and I have to say I'm a little surprised by that. I feel like the Covergirl concealer was more weightless, and like this side just feels heavier and like cakier. I feel like this one I put on and it kind of disappeared, yet still provides coverage, if that makes sense. Again, these are just first impressions, and we'll see how things wear with time. I'm going to test out this little palette from It. It has the bronzer, blush, highlight. I've not used this before, so we'll see how it goes. But I definitely feel like I'm looking a little ghostly overall. And I want to see how the makeup, how the foundation takes to the rest of my makeup. We'll go ahead and stick with the It products and use the It Lash Blowout. I got this as part of my Ulta and Sephora haul, but I haven't used it yet. Okay. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about with the It Cosmetics side settling into my fine lines. Whereas this side, it's like you could see my lines, but the foundation and the concealer are not settling into the lines. First impressions, I like this mascara though. And of course, this is such a cute little package. Let me take you back into the natural light, even though it's kind of gloomy, just so we can see if there's any differences. Okay, we're back in the window. Here's what it's looking like with the rest of the makeup on. It Cosmetics side, Covergirl side, as far as foundation and concealer. Of course, the It Cosmetics face palette is on both sides, but what do you guys think? Let me get closer. So I'm gonna go ahead and set everything with my Milani setting spray with SPF, and then we'll check back in a couple of hours and see what we're looking like. It's been a few hours now. I'm still at home. I'm in my messy kitchen. Does anyone else have a bunch of stuff on top of their refrigerator, or is it just me? But I wanted to give you a little update on the foundation. This is what it's looking like. Only thing I did was add on a little lipstick. This is the, let's see, I had the City Lips clear gloss before, and I just added a little lipstick on top. It's the It Cosmetics lipstick in, ooh, I forget. The color is Vision. I remember that because I was like, ooh, I have a vision for this year. 2021 is gonna be great. But anyways, this is what the foundation is looking like. I told you I have combination skin. I feel like I am a little glowy, but not overly. I mean, it's, maybe I'm just used to it. I don't know, but under eyes. Okay, this is the It Cosmetics. This is the Covergirl. I feel like there is some settling inside my fine lines. Can you see it? But other than that, I mean, I think so far it's wearing pretty well. The settling in the fine lines could be the concealer, although I did notice before I put the concealer on, I saw that same settling. So far I would say it's a little bit even, but I'll check back again in a few more hours. So we made it to the end of the day. It's time to wash the makeup off and get ready for bed. It's been on for over 12 hours at this point. And I have to say, final thoughts. Again, this is the It Cosmetics side and this is the Covergirl side. I think both of them wore very similarly. I'm gonna say that when I first put it on, I liked the way the Covergirl looked and felt initially. As the day went on, the It Cosmetics felt better. Like to the touch, when I felt my skin, it felt like nothing was there, whereas the Covergirl side felt a little more tacky, but they looked very similar throughout the day. As far as the foundations, as far as the concealers, I initially liked the Covergirl. It's just more lightweight, yet still gives coverage. It didn't settle into the fine lines. I thought I used just a small amount of the It primer, but it turned out to be a lot, and it's thick, and I think that one did settle into the lines. And I just think the Covergirl side looked better throughout the day. But honestly, they're so similar, and I would say for the cost, go with Covergirl, because you're gonna get the same thing or better. That was my experience, but let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've tried these, if you're going to try them, and I'll see you in the next one.